Hi, I'm Paul Andrew, keynote speaker, corporate trainer, and director of innovation coaching. After 16 years of executive leadership in some of Australia's leading not-for-profit organisations, today I speak and consult to businesses across a whole host of industries. Through these organisations and others, I've had the opportunity to speak to many thousands of people, delivering literally hundreds of speeches and trainings in 11 nations today. The unique experiences of my journey have taught me a significant amount about what makes great not-for-profits truly special, and as a result, the critical lessons that big business can learn from them about how to build a movement, not just a company. I've learned these principles on the coalface, leading a large staff and as many as 600 volunteers, and then crafted those ingredients into workshops and tested them in the marketplace with real businesses before distilling them down into keynote presentations with substance. As an executive coach, I'm working one-on-one with dozens of business leaders at any given time across the gamut of challenges they face in managing themselves and mobilising others. Of course, that has an enormous influence on me as a speaker. In this short video, you'll have the opportunity to see me in action with some recent clients, including Gloria Jean's Coffees, Flight Centre, and others. You'll also hear directly from some of the clients themselves. So first, let's join the all-team meeting at Gloria Jean's Coffees, where I spoke on the currencies of motivation, and then hear from their CEO, Keith Brown, about the impact these ideas have had across the business. First thing you have to understand is that people have different currencies. Now, I'm going to use the word currencies right throughout this short presentation this afternoon. I want to explain what I mean by that. What on earth are the currencies of motivation? To me, when we have relationship, when we interact, when as a leader or as a team we interact with each other, a transaction is taking place. And I believe, I'm going to focus this talk this afternoon on external motivators, that those motivators that are outside of ourselves, as opposed to, say, internal motivators like pride in a job well done, or aspiring towards a goal or being a better person, external motivators act a lot like currencies in that teams can give things to each other in the way we do relationship and teams, and leaders can give things to people that act an awful lot like currency in the fact that it's a transaction that the person values, and because they value it, it has an impact on their motivation. I believe there are, as I would see it, at least 8 different major currencies. And as I go through these just briefly now, I'd encourage you to think about what would your major currencies be. The point being, people have different currencies. The whole point of this is that we're not all motivated the same way, and there are great dangers in assuming that we are.
Paul started working with Gloria Jean's a year ago, and started in a sort of executive role in terms of presentations to the group, and from that has led on to a number of other areas. To put that in context, he started presenting at a monthly team meeting that we had. A couple of great presentations, one on teamwork, one on motivation, and they've had real traction across the business, and even 6, 7, 8 months later, the language and the terminology is embedded across the business. From those assignments, Paul then went on to build some of his leadership development programs into our Gloria Jean's program, and both in terms of content and the delivery of those programs, again, is now embedded in our permanent L&D program. The big advantage then for us as Gloria Jean's is then when Paul is presenting to us or involved in us in a number of different capacities, he's very much talking our language, he understands the business, and really is considered part of the Gloria Jean's family. His influence has been widespread, enduring, and I have no hesitation in recommending him across a broad range of leadership and coaching assignments to any organisation.